I'm Roger.
And I'm Adam.
And welcome to another one of RC Street Shop's how-to videos.
And what are we how-toing today?
Today we are how-toing how to paint your body or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's part 3.
Part 3.
Of the making a body.
And we didn't take 6 months to do it this time.
We're much quicker this time in getting to part 3 than
we are,
part 2.
Because Roger needs an extra
However,
body.
you will notice that the whole subject matter of the video series has completely changed shape.
Well,
it is
a body's a body. It doesn't matter what it is.
So we did start this project with the rock crawler body.
That's true.
And in the time since we've started that, you've gotten a couple other vehicles, and he's just more excited about getting this body painted.
Well, it's new.
Than that body painted.
The other problem is that Roger, like an idiot, lost the masking for that body and hasn't gotten masking for it yet. That's the main thing, because I do want to make my crawler into it.
So
anyway, so
I just want to point out that yes, we are aware that the body that we were showing up, but the steps are all the same,
pretty much,
and it doesn't invalidate the information we're trying to pass on to you in the video.
Right.
So in the last video, we showed folks the general idea of putting tape,
masking, getting stuff ready, things like that.
And and Roger did show you this at the end of the last video. Like this was the one he had prepped off screen and was ready to throw down some paint. So we stuffed him in the closet with a can of paint.
Literally in the closet.
And said, go to town. And here you are.
So
before we dive in too deep, last time we taped, we talked about that. What are folks going to need to play along now with applying paint?
Well, okay, so you're just going to need some paint.
Whoa, what a novel concept.
Tamiya paint, Pacto, whatever it is. We prefer Tamiya. I really believe that Tamiya makes the best paint in the market. I don't think anyone comes anywhere close to Tamiya as far as paint quality, spray quality, all that stuff. They really are the best paints, in my opinion. As far as sprays go, when it comes to airbrushing, that's a little bit above me, a lot above me. So I know there's fast color. There's a lot of different types of paint out there. But what we're talking about in this video series is basically using a rattle can to paint your body. If you know how to airbrush, then you're way advanced, way above what we're talking about here.
You hit stop, go.
Yeah, go paint your nice body.
Yeah, go paint your nice body.
Oh, it's the Roger cam.
Here it is.
Ooh, look at the paint. And here's the body. All right, we are ready for your instructional guidance and wisdom.
Well, what we're going to do with this body next is we're going to do silver on it. So I'm just going to unwrapping this because I'm using it. Shake it. Shake it really good. Shake it like you mean it. Another tip is if you're in a hurry, or actually not even in a hurry, if you want to get your paint to spray really well, heat up some water on the stove. Don't boil it. Make it warm, maybe 90, 100 degrees.
Like just below simmering?
Right. Don't get it boiling. Just get it warm water. Put your paint can in there for maybe 5-10 minutes. What that does is it warms the can up and it increases the pressure inside the can. This has two things. More even spray from the bottle. It also allows you to eke more out of the can. So when the can is low and it doesn't want to spray and starts to sputter, you warm it up, it increases the pressure in there, and it gets you the rest of the paint out. Little trick that Tamiya taught me about spraying body. So even if it's not, and if it's cold outside, same thing. Warm your cans up. You want your cans to be kind of warm when you go to paint, just because it increases the pressure. You're going to fine it up. Tamiya stuff is nice because even when the paint tans are a little cold, they still spray real even, real fine. So after you've shooken this for a while, warmed it up, do whatever you're going to do, pull the cap off. I'm not going to spray this right now because it's not ready to go. But what you want to do when you spray is nice, even lines all the way across the body, from front to rear. And just work your way across, and you'll see it start to cover as you go through it. Put a light coat on, let it sit for about 20 minutes and dry, and start again. Because what can happen is, no matter how well you've masked it, if you lay too much paint down over the masking where the barrier is, it will eventually seep through and you'll get bleed. So what you want to do is you put a light coat over the tape. That will seal it. So the paint will dry over the tape. That paint drying over the tape will seal it. Then you can lay down heavier coats.
Gotcha.
All bodies are a little bit different, and all bodies tend to have a pain in the butt part. On this Raptor body, it was back here. These angles are kind of covered.
Oh, yeah, I can see
So
what you mean. Yeah.
you got to kind of go in there and make sure you hit them. So what you do is you just put a few coats on it, and then just put the body up to the light, and you'll be able to see through it. And you'll be able to see where it needs more paint and less paint.
Okay.
And then this body took 2 full cans of paint because it's an X-Max body.
Yep.
Most of the time, a full can of paint is more than enough for a 10 scale body.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is when you start painting, we think we covered this in the masking video. You start with the darkest color first.
Mm-hmm.
So the darkest color we have in this is this dark blue. So we painted the dark blue. Now we're going to start with a lighter color, which is going to be silver. So the rest of this will be silver. So once we're done here, we're going to pull the masking off. Now remember, don't pull your window masks until until you're done completely.
And if you folks missed that, see, we have masking there. That's what the white is. So that you have clear windows when you're done.
Right. I almost had a brain fart and was like, "Oh, let's pull the masking off," and went to rip the window off. And
Don't do that.
That would have, because then we're going to spray a second coat of different color on here. Mm-hmm. Those windows are going to be smoked.
Yep.
So we need to leave that masking off or masking on until we're ready to smoke the windows. Yep. Then we can pull the window masking off. But for now, let's go ahead and pull the masking off of this.
You mean the tape?
The tape,
the window
right.
masking.
Right.
This is where because this is going to be a 2-tone paint job.
Right.
All right. And we know someone's going to complain. You didn't actually show us applying coats of paint. Like, seriously. Like, we just don't have the room to...
Yeah, and see, like, it would literally... We don't have a lot of space, and it would... I was doing this in our closet space, which we use for inventory.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. He's in the closet doing this.
My nostrils were blue. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
When I got out of there, I had blue nostrils. So... Don't do what we do. When you paint a well-ventilated area.
Yeah, no, don't be like Roger. Matter of fact, just ignore all these videos.
Yeah.
There's the ideal and then there's a reality.
Yeah. Look at that, no bleed.
Yeah, okay, I have to admit, I was expecting to see all sorts of bleeding going on there. Because you had taped that and it sat around for like 2 weeks. So we were concerned the adhesive was not going to stick, but yeah.
It did.
It looking good, yeah.
So anyway, you get the point.
Yeah.
So now you have a clear section, which we're going to paint silver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. You know, we're going to take this, we're going to lay it down real smooth. We're going to cover the whole body in silver because this is going to be backed by silver. Mm-hmm. It'll help bring some of the metallic out of it.
Yep.
And then once you're done with that, apply the stickers and pull the window mask off and you're done. There we go.
And our clothes changed. Not bad, I will admit. It looks pretty good now that all the tape's off of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
To be fair, not exactly super straight.
Come on now.
All right.
We're going to start picking. This isn't critique the body.
For the record, way better than anything I would have done. So I'm not really nitpicking. You know,
it's way better than I normally would do either, but hey.
Yeah, no, this came out nice. You can tell you used a metallic paint.
Right.
That really pops. I like
it. It does. The silver makes the blue pop like crazy.
Yeah, I noticed that on the backside you went silver over the blue.
Right.
As well.
Right.
And that's what makes it.
Right. And then the silver, we backed it with white to kind of bring the silver out a little bit. So, you know, what you back the paint with will have an effect on how it comes out. If we would have backed this with black, it would kind of dark it and take some of the metallic out of it.
Yeah,
if you back it with white or silver, it makes it kind of pop. It brightens up.
Because black will absorb the color, and
right,
white
exactly.
is going to reflect it back.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So once you're done painting, you should have something that's kind of like this.
I mean, maybe your lines will be straighter or not. You never know. But
a little tip that I have not tried and I've known about it for a while is I really wanted the scoop and the bed to be black on this, but I didn't have the patience or the time to tape the entire truck off except for the black. Yeah. So what I did was, if you get a really, really sharp, really fresh X-Acto blade, you can cut the body lining off. So every Lexan body has a liner that kind of protects it from overspray. And then protects the body from being scratched while it's in the packaging. So it's like a skin that goes over it.
Like a sticker that you peel off when you're all done, yeah.
What you can do as kind of a shortcut, if you have some really dark stuff you want to paint that's just detail accessories, like this, like the vents in the hood, the bed on this, you can cut along the sides here of where you want to paint it and peel the liner off. And that will act as kind of like masking in a way. You can paint it from the top. So this has polycarbonate paint here and here. And what I did was I cut around the vent, I cut around the bed, and I painted those black from the outside. And that was a nice, quick, and dirty way to do it. Now,
that can scratch or
it will scratch. Okay. Yes. So if you do that, it will scratch because the paint's exposed.
Yeah.
But at that point, your body's going to be so messed up.
Yeah, this is true.
You can also, you can't hit it again. But another tip that. This being the first time I've tried that, do it last. Like the last thing you did. I got impatient and tried it out, painted it, and then backed the body with silver paint and ended up getting silver overspray over everything. And luckily it wiped, like 99% of it wiped off.
Yeah.
So don't be like Roger. If you're going to cut the overspray protection off, and paint it, do it as the very, very, very last thing. Because if you get paint under the body or anywhere else, it doesn't matter because you've already backed it and it's painted.
Yeah.
So make sure you do that last.
Right.
But yeah, this turned out nice. The window tinting turned out nice. The stickers turned out nice. Even the paint I put on the outside turned out nice. I am impressed with the work that I've done.
Nice job, Roger.
Thank you.
You win a cookie.
Hopefully like a snickerdoodle, not just some crappy...
Not some Chips Ahoy chip cookie. Excellent job. His rock crawling body still has it.
I'm motivated now to mess with that. I just got to find the stickers.
That's true. That's right. You are actually, that's what's been holding you up is the stickers.
Right.
There you go. I think that's going to do it for another how-to video.
Right. It only took us 6 years to do, but we did it.
Exactly.
Change bodies and clothes.
Let's see. If folks want to come in, check out some bodies, maybe look for some paint theirs, is there somewhere they can go to make that happen?
Man, it'd be awesome if there was.
Man.
RC Street Shop!
Oh, yay!
Oh, wow!
All right.
Neato!
Cool.
Yay! 5521 East Spring Street, Long Beach, California, 90808.
All right. And if you can't make it to the store, you can always give us a call. And that number is?
562-425-9000.
All right. We're also doing the social media thing. RC Street Shop on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Go where you like, follow, like, whatever.
We're there.
Yeah. Also, we got the YouTube channel. Please be sure to like this video, but more importantly,
subscribe!
Hit that subscribe button.
Make your mama proud.
And we do appreciate it. Reminder, for those of you watching this live as it comes out, we still have our survey going.
Yes.
I'll leave a link in the notes. Check that out. We'll update you on that.
And we want to say thank you for those of you who have done the survey.
Yep, we do appreciate it.
Don't forget, you can always order paint too at rcstreetshop.com.
There you go. Yes, that's quite the indicator. I forget we have a live website.
I know. Whoa! We've made it to the 20th century.
Yeah, we made it to the 20th century.
Not quite 21st yet, but we're there. We're working on it.
At least we're not sending packages by pigeon.
Well, you never know. If it's cheaper, we may take that route.
Maybe we'll do it Hogwarts style and send owls.
Well, you know, if a bird comes to your window and it's got a package, it's from RC Street Shop.
There you go. That's going to do it for a video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.